Good day, dear.
Thank goodness you're here. I need your help with a potentially supernatural matter. I was exploring the dream castle looking for hidden rooms and treasure troves when... Bless me bagpipes, I think I saw a ghost. The dream castle's haunted? Hey, it's possible. My ancestral home, Castle McDuck, had ghosts and apparitions clear to the rafters. But this specter looked different than any ghost I've seen before. It flickered in and out of sight. Since you're an adventurer like me, I want your second opinion. Could you go to the dream castle and look for the ghost? I last saw it at the very top of the stairs, next to the fountain. Finally, somebody's here. Wait, I've been rehearsing this for this moment. Greetings, I am Vanellope Von Sweets, Princess and President of Sugar Rush, and Slaughter Race Driver Extraordinaire. So, who are you? And what's this freakishly sparkling place? I'm Pink, and this is Dreamlight Valley. Are you okay? Do I look okay to you? I'm glitching all over the place. Normally I have complete control over my glitch, but one day, pow, I glitched into this freaky network I've never seen before. Now I'm stuck. I have no control and I don't know why. Magic and technology doesn't always mix. Maybe the Dreamlight magic here is messing with your glitch? Ugh, why am I not surprised that a place called Dreamlight Alley is lousy with magic? There's got to be some way I can help you. Well, do you have one of those doohickeys where you talk into it and it takes pictures? Cause I have an idea. Do you mean a phone? Yeah, that's it. I'm seeing a lot of photos being shared on the network I'm stuck in. Ooh. If you try taking a picture and sharing it on the network, maybe we can see what it's all about. But hey, leave the castle, take a picture of something awesome, will ya? Show me what I'm missing. Come on, you can't say no to this face. Look how adorable I am. Okay.
Okay, go on. Get at it here, old chum.
You're back! To be honest, I was 50-50 on the chances. I came back as quick as I could. Oh, you're a real pal, thanks. When you added that photo to the network, I saw these pixelated dust bits all around me. And when I touched one of them, I was solid again, just for a second. And I know where I go when I'm not here. I've been glitching into other Dreamlight Valleys. There are tons of Dreamlight Valleys and Dreamers, and they're all connected. That's the network I'm bouncing around in. What? The Valleyverse is a thing? It's a total thing, a big thing. I've seen every corner of it. Now that I've been all over, I know your valley is the one I want to hang out in. I just need something to lock onto. What did Tammy call that thing in Hero's Duty? Oh yeah, a beacon. Make me a beacon and I can get out of the network. You know, something that really calls to me. Something that feels like home. Thank you, Pink. Thank you. My glitch is back under control, and I'm ready to explore. See you around, chum. Hey, Pink, I've been thinking. Your valley's totally great, but it might be missing something. Got a second? For you? Always. Okay, so I can't believe you have all this space and all that neat stuff, but you don't have a candy biome? That's a sweet idea. So glad you agreed, chum. If I'm gonna stay, we'll have to make some candy-related changes around here. I may no longer be a Sugar Rush racer, but my love for candy never dies. First things first, landscaping. Take these candy cane seeds. These look like normal candy. They are candy, kinda. Special tree sprouting candy, you'll see. Plant them, sprout them, and bring them to me when you're done. In the meantime, I'll go find some more stuff around here that we can use to decorate. Hey, these candy cane sprouts look great! Okay, stand back. I learned this trick back in Sugar Rush. Ta-da! Now you can decorate around my house with these candy cane trees! I also found you some more stuff to make things extra sweet. Take these giant lollipops and sugar cookie pavement too. We should put up at least half decorations around my house. Oh, and make a racetrack! Great work with those decorations! You really put some life into the old Sleep-Light Valley. I'm kidding. Everything looks great. There's just one thing missing. Cars for the racetrack? Exactly, especially one car. I wanted to build a replica of my Sugar Rush cart. My buddy Ralph and I made the first one together, so I thought we could build one too. Think of it as friendship bonding. But since we don't have a cart bakery, it's gonna take a while, so we need to start baking pieces pronto. Take this special Sugar Rush syrup. It's time to play Bake a Cart. You need to find the other ingredients and go to a cooking station. I looked it up. It'll take wheat, sugarcane, milk, eggs, and butter. And while you do that, I'm gonna spelunk in the mystical cave and see if there's anything cool down there. Bring me the cart pieces when you're done cooking, okay? Got a hit to see ya, you big and mean cart body, my friend. Now we just need the nuts and bolts. What's on the list? So glad you asked. Since this isn't a world powered by candy, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need actual electronics for its guts, and something to power it up. I bet Wally has a power source and electronic junk we could use. Just swing by his place and grab it. And don't worry, he lets me borrow stuff all the time. We'll also need something to act like glue to hold it together. Maybe ask a villager who knows lots about pastries. Then, when you got the power source, electronic parts, and something to glue the cart parts together, bring it all to me. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if Ursa left anything mysterious in that cave she was trapped in. Bye! For me, I'm helping Vanellope bake a replica of her racing cart, and I need your help. For Vanellope, you got it. That kid has the sweetest sweet tooth I've ever seen. Seriously, it's impressive. And she's adorable. She sure is. And enthusiastic. My friend Colette would say she's a real... I don't even know how to say that. You said you were helping her bake a cart? You mean out of dough? Yes, I need something we can use to stick the pastry parts together. Aha, actually I have just the thing. I was constructing a creme brulee and tried a new frosting recipe. Remember the email ate some and glued his mouth shut. Did you invent sugar super glue? No, it's not glue. It's definitely frosty, just not the edible kind. Well, we had to pry open Emil's jaw with a stale breadstick. Don't worry, it's not poisonous, just intense. Here, this should work for Vanellope's cart. Remember, don't let her eat it.
Hello!
Woohoo! These parts are just what we need. Now it's time for me to do my part. It'll take me a while to build it, but when the cart's ready, it's all yours, pal. In the meantime, enjoy your new candy biome. Ah, the valley really feels like home now. Thanks, Pink.
Am I glad to
Gosh,
see you?
Pink, things around the village aren't looking so good. Those cracks in the sky are pretty scary. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe you can. Does this look familiar? A book of fairy tales? You betcha. That's been in my house for just about as long as I can remember. We think it once belonged to the Forgotten. Do you know the story behind it? It's funny, now that you show it to me, I'm remembering everything. When you were just a little kid, we read this together. At first, I read it to you, and then one day all of a sudden you were old enough to read it to me. Oh, and sometimes we make up our own stories to go along with the pictures. I wish I could remember this. It's a pretty special book. Lots of stories about how brave, heroes and evil villains, and everything comes out right and just in time for the happily ever after. Maybe we can read it together again someday. Oh, I love that. We haven't read together since... Hey, now that I think about it, last time we read this book together was right before the Forgetting. Gosh, that wasn't really you, was it? It was the Forgotten. They left the book with me. They seemed pretty mad. But I think deep down they were really sad about something. Gee, I hope you can help the Forgotten out. Mickey the storybook. The magic coming off of it is stronger than ever. You've done a lot to help. Now I'll do my part to try to save the Forgotten.
Oh, goody.
Hey, just who I was
It's
thinking
you.
of. But my estimations, you're doing rather a poor job of rolling over this valley. Why, it looks to me like your sky is falling in. Are you sure you wouldn't be happier with someone else more cunning in charge? Nice try, Scar. I have no idea what you mean. But if you haven't come by to ask me to reign over the valley, what do you want? I found something in your cave. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. It might be the key to stopping the Forgotten's plans. Do you know the story behind it? No, I've never seen it before. Why do I get the vibe that you're lying? I have absolutely no idea. Besides, why would I want to remember such a hideous, charmless image of me? Ah, so you admit it's a drawing of you. Please, Scar, this might just be the only way to stop the Forgotten and save the valley. Fine, if I must, to ensure I have a kingdom left to rule over, then I'll tell you. And I suppose you are the closest thing I have to to someone I tolerate. You made this for me, Pink, when you were just a cub. It hardly captures my likeness, but I admit I found it rather nice to receive a gift, even such a pitiful one, and I kept it ever since. Thanks, Scar. Your story might help me stop the Forgotten. Do have a bit of mercy for the Forgotten. Imagine what they must think, watching you rolling over what the light touches while they are consigned to the shadows. I know all too well how that feels.
Now, shoo, I'm done with you.
Pink, I'm so glad you're here. I don't want to alarm you, but I've noticed that the village seems to be, broken. This guy looks angry. Unfortunately, my arms aren't long enough to give it a hug. Oh my gosh. I was hoping you could help me with all that. Me? Oh, I'd love to help. Wait, how am I supposed to help? I found a blanket in the secret chamber. I think it used to belong to the Forgotten. Do you know anything about it? The fuzzy cuddly blanket! You found it! Hooray! But I don't know too much about it. Oh, but I do know who might. Elsa! I remember it from her room at the castle. Of course, she doesn't get cold, but I think she likes being cozy sometimes. She has to know the story behind that blanket. Thanks, Olaf. Guess I'll have to talk to Elsa if I don't have any hope of stopping the Forgotten. And in the meantime, I'll just find and categorize all the different kinds of rocks in the village. Great plan. I thought so. I'm calling it controlling what I can when things feel out of control. Pink, I see what's been going on in the sky all over the village. If there's any way I can help, you only have to ask. Just keep being you, Elsa. That's all the help we need. That's nice of you to say. But I can't stand by and watch the village come apart around us. Well, I know there's one way you can definitely help. Take a look at this. Does it look familiar? Oh, it does look familiar. From a long time ago. We think it belonged to the Forgotten. We need to know the story behind it. It's funny, just a second ago, it was like my memories of this were covered over by a mist. But then, I looked at you and I thought of our friendship and the adventures we'd gone on together. And I remembered, I gave this to you. You were just a child then. You wanted to explore the ice cabin with me. But it was so cold in there, so I brought you my favorite blanket from home. And when the Forgotten split off, well, I guess they held on to it until they dropped it in the secret chamber. I wish I could remember this, but I guess the Forgotten has some of those memories. Well, I hope you can help pull the Forgotten back from the edge before it's too late. And if you do manage to bring them back, well, maybe I could talk with them. I know what it's like to go too far. Thanks, Elsa. That's all I need for now. The magic coming off of this blanket seems stronger already.
Why, thank you.
Hello,
Angel
dear.
Fish, you finally come to ask for my help. With all that trouble in the sky, it's about time. You're right, I do need your help. Take a look. What is this rubble you're handing me? If you're looking to trade, you'll need to find something far better than all this. I found those beach toys in the same cave that I freed you from. I think these belong to the Forgotten. Do you remember them? These might be the key to saving Dreamlight Valley. Now that you mention it, they do look a tad familiar. I'll tell you about them. And it will cost you a simple accommodation. I hear everyone else around here are receiving them. Don't I deserve some accolades too? You have a beautiful voice. I do, don't I? Remind me to serenade you sometime. Free of charge. Now then, those trinkets. You used to play with them as a child. You and Moana. Moana? Of course, I'll go talk to Moana. And Pink, when you find the Forgotten and stop all this little scheme, tell them to come see me. I can teach them a thing or two about getting what they want. Hey, Moana, I got something I need you to look at. Sure, Pink. Oh, what are these? Toys? And are you sure you want to play in the sand? Shouldn't you be saving the valley? These toys are the key to saving the valley. What do you mean? I think these toys used to belong to the Forgotten. I was hoping you might remember them. They do look familiar, but it's like the fogs roll over my memories of them. Pretend you're in a canoe sailing through the fog. Imagine you're wayfinding through that fog and there's a light on the other side. It's your memory of all the adventures we've gone on since you've been back in the village. Whoa, that is so strange. The moment you said that, it's like the fog lifted. I do remember these. You and I used to play with them when you were just a little kid. It reminded me of when I was small and played in the sand with my grandma Tala. How did they wind up in that cave? Well, One day I asked you if you wanted to play, and it was like you couldn't hear me, as if you were really far away. That wasn't you anymore, was it? It was the Forgotten. They threw these toys away in the cave and ran off. I was confused and pretty sad. It wasn't like you to do something like that. Maybe not, but the Forgotten is a part of me. That kid who played on the beach with you, that part of me is in there somewhere. Well, you were an amazing kid. If that's the part of you that became the Forgotten, I hope there's still some way to save them.
Thanks!
Well,
Bravo,
hello.
you found enough forgotten relics for us to proceed with the enchantment. The magic coming off of them is stronger than anything the Forgotten left behind, and it's story magic of that I'm concerned. We mustn't tarry a moment longer. Are you ready to pass through and explore the Dark Castle? Yes. I've never been more ready. Confident that's exactly what you'll need, Pink. With confidence, I know you can face any challenge. You learned a great deal since that first day you returned to the valley. It feels like yesterday.
Well,
To you, to me, it seems as though I've barely blinked my eyes, and yet so much time has passed. You become the ruler that Dreamlight Valley needs. Look around at all you've done, all the friends you brought back. Pink, I'm proud of you. Now follow me and let's set this world right before I devolve into unbearable sentiment.
well, run along.
Focus your magic on the relics, Pink. By harnessing the story magic within them and the tie they have to the Forgotten, we should be able to create the doorway to the other dimension. The portal is open. All that remains is for you to walk through. And hurry, I fear Dreamlight Valley is becoming more unstable as we speak. I'll do my best. We've all seen that your best is more than enough, but if you face any troublesome challenges, remember, we'll always be here to aid you. While you're gone, perhaps a fairy godmother and I can consult on what to do about all this dark magic in the sky. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, work your magic, Pink, while we stay behind and work ours. Alright? Oh wow. Alright. This is crazy. Oh wow. Okay. What's this? Who has come to waken me? Oh, it's you. I mean, your most humble highness. Only say the word and I'll do your bidding without so much as squeaking my hinge. How'd you learn to talk? Why, you taught me, of course. Once I was nothing but a slab of iron with a handle. But then I awoke to the sound of your voice whispering an enchantment. I stood here ever since. Don't you get bored just standing here? Bored? Well, no, it's peaceful here. Doors don't need much excitement, you know. All the exciting things are usually on the other side of us. That is the fate of a door, to always be stuck in between. Mostly I sleep until you wake me, to let you pass. Let me pass? Of course, your highness, I shall. Wait a moment. It's so hard to see you again. Squinting through my keyhole? You look like yourself, but something is different. Something is wrong. How dare you? Step aside and let me pass. Humans are so complex. One demand one day, another the next. But I'm afraid we doors are quite simple. We either open or shut, lock or unlock. I am shut, for you have told me to never let you pass without your wings and crown. Okay, well, we're gonna have to put her in wings. Good enough. Hello, Endor, it's me again, Forgotten. As you can see, I look very forgotten-y now. So, I guess you'll be opening for me, right? You do look more like my curator now, as I once appeared long ago. Though, something about you still doesn't seem quite right. Do you dare risk my wrath if you're wrong? I suppose that's fair. I do not wish to displease your highness. Of course, there are challenges and dangers in these castles much greater than me. If you're trying to deceive, if you're not my curator, then you'll surely be able to pass through one of the next doors. But for now, I shall swing open and let you proceed. Awesome! Alright, second door. Okay, so she's a picky eater. She's like simple. She hates having bad breath. She likes extra crunch and likes things well seasoned. And won't eat anything grown in the castle. Okay, so alright. Ooh, look at this map. So we're probably going to be getting an expansion, right? Note to self, to see the door, try changing your perspective. Only with the blink of a mechanical eye can you unlock the way forward. Okay, so it's a phone. Okay. That is cool, okay. Okay, let's remove these night thorns. Oh, there's a key in there. Oh, what is this? There's another one. So they have a specific one they go in. Cool. Neat. Oh, now we gotta fish it out. Huh? You again? How did you make it past all my doors? It was tough, but I did it. Well, sorry to tell you, but all your hard work was for nothing. I already cast a spell. Not even I can stop it now. We can stop this together. Together? Huh, yeah, sure. You know, if you hadn't abandoned me here in the first place, none of this would be happening. I never meant for you to be left behind. I didn't know, I got caught up in my own life. More lies to try to confuse me. All I want to do is make sure no one ever goes through what I went through. I won't let you ruin that. Please, I don't want to fight. You don't want to fight because you know I'll win. You asked for this. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, the music. Where are we?
I'm happy to see you.
Is this some kind of trick? No, I didn't do this. When our magic collided, it brought us here. Maybe it's a memory? I think you're right. I think it's a place we share together, somewhere our oldest memories go. Then that must mean this sandbox. You remember it too, don't you? But something's not right about it. Something is missing. I can fix it. I know I can.
Back to my solitude.
Oh my gosh. Ariel's castle. Did you see that? The second we focused our magic, the sandbox looks like how I remembered it. It's starting to come back to me too. Do you remember what it was like? Being just a little kid? The only limit was your imagination. Yeah, we used to play for hours, make up stories, going on adventures. I miss that. I wish it could be that way again. Maybe it can be. I wish I could believe that. Whatever, just follow me. I think there's more stuff hidden in here. That is so cool. This is our childhood bed, wasn't it? But something about it isn't right. Something's missing. Do you think we could fix this one the same way we fixed the sandbox? Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Of course this feels right. This is how I remembered it looking. I remember this blanket now, or at least a blanket just like it. I remember when I was snuggled under it. I felt so safe. Yeah, that sounds right. It was like even if everything in the universe was messed up, we were safe under that blanket. But that was just kid stuff. Life can't be that simple anymore. Maybe not always, but just because you're grown up doesn't mean you always need to act grown up. I guess not. Come on, follow me, there's more to discover in here. This desk, I don't remember anything about it. I think I do. This is where I used to do my homework. I had no time for anything else. That sounds right. It was like part of me disappeared. The part of me that was you. I wanted to play, but you wanted to work. There must be something else here though. Something from before all that.
You're a good listener.
Of course, before the desk was a scary place for doing homework. It was a fun place, a place for creativity. I remember we used to sit here for hours and draw. Of course. I wonder where all those old drawings went. Probably in a box somewhere. I hope they didn't get thrown out. Now all I use my creativity for is making the dark castle. It doesn't feel the same. There's nothing stopping us from working together again like we used to. I don't know. Let's keep looking around. It's a bookshelf. Looks sort of dusty. I guess we haven't touched anything on it in a long time. We just got too busy. When that started happening, it was like part of me was drifting away. But if we brushed the dust off the shelf, maybe it could be like it used to be. There's on the little chest. I remember now, this bookshelf, it used to be covered in our favorite stories. We spent hours reading them together. Stories let us be whatever we wanted. Even when we were just a little kid in a big world. Stories let us feel powerful, let us be whoever we wanted. I wish I could be like that again. It can be, trust me. Growing up doesn't have to mean leaving things that are important to us behind. You can hang on to what you love, but what would you hang on to? Joy and enthusiasm? When you're a little kid, you're not so afraid of stuff yet, and all you know is joy and excitement about everything you find. I never want to lose that feeling, no matter how old I get. Me neither. I guess there's still more of a connection between us than I thought. That and I can't get what Merlin told me out of my head all of a sudden. Love, kindness, acts of care. You need those too, don't you? Now you're getting it. And the stories we loved as kids, they hold all these things. Of course, so as long as we remember those stories, the things we loved about being kids, they'll never be forgotten. Exactly. Come with me. All those things are waiting for us back in Dreamlight Valley. After everything I've done, it's not too late. It's never too late. The spell I started, I don't know if I can stop it on my own. Then we'll stop it together. Come on. That was amazing. Everybody just accepted me for who I was. I thought they'd be mad. I thought they hate me. I guess kindness loves care. It's like they're always waiting here for me, aren't they? Always, no questions asked. Thanks, Pink. This is a lot. I hope you don't mind if I spend some time alone for a while, just to process. Don't take too long, we got a lot of catching up to do. Don't worry, I think I'll be ready to come explore the village with you pretty soon. I couldn't believe how much kindness everybody showed me even after everything I did. I feel a lot better already. Promise to keep visiting me in the Dark Castle until I'm ready to explore the village? You couldn't get rid of me if you tried. We got too much of catching up to do. That sounds kinda great. Oh, hey, before you go, I got something for you. The Orb of Remembrance. Maybe you can put it back in the pillar? Awesome.
Well,
Pink,
hello.
just who I wanted to see. You've done so much for the village, but there's still more to do. All in a day's work. That's the attitude we need.
Listen
now, first off,
closely.
even though the Forgotten has been pulled back from the brink, we'll still be dealing with the side effects of the Forgetting for quite some time. Why, already I've seen new Nightthorns sprouting. I don't mind the Nightthorns so much anymore. No, I suppose now that they're reminded of our triumph and tragedy. Though, it's not quite time to celebrate just yet. There are still countless villagers in their realms, waiting for you to bring them back to the valley, and perhaps in time more doors will open for you. Ooh.
What
Oh,
nonsense!
and that's not all. Dreamlight Valley is the only place to discover in this world. There are many more islands out there, each with their own secrets. Oh, that's so amazing! One day we may visit them all. Who knows what we might uncover? Oh my gosh. In any case, there's no shortage of secrets left to find right here in the village, and I'm sure you'll keep making this a splendid place for all of us to call our home. The possibilities are quite limitless, aren't they?
Splendid!